So with this strategy that's been submitted to me, can I buy in for $400 and make some profit? Or can I buy in for $200 and make more profit? Stay tuned. So we've got a strategy that was submitted through an email to roulettecruisin@gmail.com. So if you have anything you want to send to me, send it my way. So the name of the system is called Level Up. It was submitted by Tim, aka Indigenous Beats. And so the way he describes the strategy is you put $10 on the middle 12, on the middle dozen, and then you take $5 and you place it on 5 numbers. In the first dozen, 5 numbers on the third dozen, and then he also recommends placing 1 on the split for 0, double 0. So this is a $21 average. But what he's suggesting is, he says, I like to buy in for $200 and leave if I make 100. Okay? And he says you can martingale if you miss, but you'll need to buy in for more, or you can wait for a hot streak and keep the bet the same. Then he sends me a note and says, he says, now that I'm playing the system more, I would suggest using the Fibonacci system. Buy-in may need to increase. If it were me, I'd buy in with $300 and leave with $100 profit. Okay, so if you don't know the Fibonacci system is basically your first bet is 1 unit, your second bet is 1 unit, your third is 2 units, and then your fourth is 3, 5, and then 8, and then after that it would be 13. Okay, so the issue with a system like this is that you're going to start with $21. So if we go Fibonacci on this system here, your first bet will be $21, your second one will be $21, your third will be $42, your fourth will be $63, fifth will be $105, and your sixth will be $168. And I wouldn't go any further than that, because at that point you've got $420 invested. Okay, but that's also missing 6 times. Okay, so I would not suggest that, just because, I mean, you're going to be like chasing your losses, and your wins aren't going to be that good, to be honest. But hey, that's what he suggested to do. So I'm gonna play it out and just see how it goes. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have my orange is gonna buy in for $400, and my yellow will buy in for $200. Okay, and my yellow is just gonna play straight bet. So the $21 every single time. Let's see if it can last 30 spins. Let's see if it can be profitable. The good thing with this strategy is, if it lands, the recovery is pretty good. So if it misses, you lose $21, right? And then you rebet $21. Okay. If it wins, I've played it out a few times. If it hits in this dozen, that's actually a $9 profit. Okay, so you've already recovered nearly 50%. And then if it hits a straight up number, that is a $15 profit. So you've recovered 3/4 of what you just lost on the previous spin. So let me get it all set up. Remember, we're going to buy in for $400. You give your CPAS to the dealer. They scan it. They give it back to you. Again, $200 for this guy. CPAS. They'll give it back to you. And let me get it set up. And remember, we're going to do this guy is just straight up bets for 30 spins. We're going 30. And then we're going to use the orange. He's going to use the Fibonacci system. And let's just see how long it lasts. Maybe $400 would be enough for us to stay alive for 30 spins. Maybe we'll be in some profit. I'll be right back. Okay. All right, so they're on the exact same numbers. We got our $10 in our middle dozen. We got $5 on 5 numbers, $5 on 5 numbers, and then we have a split 0, double 0. Pretty sure that's what he was meaning. So let's see, we're gonna go 30 spins and see how it goes. I'll do like I usually do. I'll do 4, 5, 6, whatever it is, and then I'll fast forward to the end, and that way you can see what the results are. But we'll go a few just so everybody can see the payouts and make sure whatever's happening, makes sense. Okay. All right, so here we go. First spin. All right, double 0. Okay. All right, so we'll pull all this away. All right, so that pays 17. Okay. All right, so now we're going to set it back up exactly the same way. And I'm pretty sure that was a 3-chip loss. Okay, and let's see, so we need 5 there, and 5 there. Okay, all right, so we're reset. I'm not going to increase the bet any because it wasn't a complete loss, so we're just going to keep it same thing, 21 chips. No, that was double 0. I'm sorry. All right, 22 black. Okay, so that lands there. So let's collect all the losers. All right. So that pays 2 to 1, right? Just set them over there. Okay. There's 2. Pick that up later tonight, I think. All right. So there's our 2 to 1. So now we're going to reset. So there's 10 there. And we're gonna go 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we have these, so we're gonna take 1 of each. And so with that middle hits, all right, that's a 9-chip win, okay? All right, so here we go. Spin number 3. All right, 32, red. All right, 32. That's a complete loss for both. Okay, so now that complete loss, it means this guy here's got to double up. No, he's going to go 1-1. So we do 1-1. So we're going 10 again, so we're betting 21 again. this guy, he's staying the same anyway. He's not increasing, even if he loses. Okay. All right, so here we go. It's gonna be hard to keep up with all this. I need me a dealer. All right, 31. Black, both lost again. Okay. All right, so that was 2 losses in a row. So this one here, he's going to go 10 again. Or 10 here. And then 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, and then 1 there. All right, this guy's going to double it up. So he's got to go 20 here. And then he's going to go 2 on 5 numbers. 2 on the split. 2 on the numbers there. Okay. All right. So that's this is going to be spin number 3. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 4 spins total. And he lost here. He lost here. All right, 3, red. Both of them lost again. All right. Clear that out of the way. Okay, so now this guy's staying the same. All right, so now this one, he's got to go 30. So 30 here. And then 3 on all these bets here. Okay, this is why the Fibonacci, it gets really expensive really fast, okay? All right, so what was that, 3? Red. All right, here we go. So that was 3 losses in a row there. This is spin number 5. He's almost used all $200. It's getting pretty close. All right, 12, red. All right, that's a win. All right, so let's see if we can recover some of that. All right, so that's a loss right there. Just collect all these losers. Okay. All right, so there's 3 orange, 1 yellow on here. All right, so the 1 yellow, that's a $35 win. gonna go ahead and bring the yellow back to a stack here. Okay, the 3 orange, that's a $105 win. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so there's 105. So we're going to reduce that back to 1 unit. We'll bring this back to our rack. And see, even that big win right there it did not recover what all we had lost. Okay. All right, so we're just going to reset back to the $21 across like we did. So $10 here, and then 5. That one right there, right there. Okay, and then our yellow, same thing. We'll do $10 here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we already got that one. And then there. Okay. All right, so I'm going to finish spinning it out. So that was spin number 6. I'm going to try to go 30 spins. And when I come back, I'll let you see what we won, what we lost, how well it did, and just see if this guy here that's just betting the flat bet the entire time, if he actually survives the 30 spins. This guy here either makes a profit or he loses all of his money. And when that happens, I'm going to keep up and see where it happened at and what spin it was. So stay tuned. I'll be right back. All right, there we have it. So 30 spins. The yellow, I didn't increase my bet any. Kept it exactly the same the entire time, all 30 spins. The orange, I did a Fibonacci. Let's see, so I went, missed 1, 2, 3, 4 times on one set, and 2, 2, so 3, 4, 2, 2. Okay, so we missed a few times and had to really put some money out there. But anyway, so the orange guy finished with $260. He bought in for $400, so that's a loss of $140 in 30 spins. But again, we had to really go high on our bets to finally hit. I think he ended up having 5 chips out and $50 here in the middle. So I mean, that's pretty expensive. So the yellow guy started with $200 and we cashed out with $36. So that's a $164 loss. I mean, I would like to say, hey, this system's great, but based on what I've just done and a session I played before I started filming, it just didn't seem to work out. It seems like you should be able to get something going on this, but you just can't get enough to stay ahead of those losses, really. Probably if I was going to make any adjustment to this, if you're going to do the Fibonacci on it, then you're going to have to ladder up and ladder back down. That's the only way you're going to get back ahead. So, if I went up to 5 and then that one hit, then I would just reduce down to 3. So you'd have $3 on 5 numbers and then $30 here. And so that would kind of help recoup some of those losses. If you can get 2 wins in a row, if I would have done that, let's see, right here, that would have lost the second time. Here, that would have lost the second time. Let's see, another set right there. I would have won, and then I would have lost right after it. So I couldn't get 2 wins in a row to happen anyway in the session that I just played out. So, Tim, I appreciate you submitting the strategy, but based on what I've seen so far, I just couldn't play this on the ship to try to accumulate points. It just gets really expensive, especially doing the Fibonacci. Now, if you've got $200 to waste and you want to try it and see how it goes, if you get on a good run, during that whole session, I really only had 3 times it landed in the middle dozen. So, you could get on a session where it hits this middle dozen a lot. And if that happens, you could stay alive. You could, keep your chips available to you. But as far as what I just rolled out, the 30 spins, it just didn't work out. But again, I appreciate you submitting the strategy, Tim. And, if you got a strategy you want me to try out, want me to test out, send it to roulettecruisin@gmail.com. And if you would, like and subscribe. And until the next time, we'll see you.